Welcome back, ladies and gentlefish. I am The Undertaker, and welcome to another fucking video. Now, I may have been dead for the past, God knows, probably a week by this point, right? I may have been dead. I do have a reason, but I'm not gonna say it in this video, because what's the fucking point? So, I have video today, and today, we are going to be reacting to some comments I found on the days of ill. When the days of I was ill, that made no English, but on the days I was ill, I came across some comments, and they were glorious. It was beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful sights you will ever see, ever. I went onto the cursive app of TikTok, and I found a video. I found an Assassin's Creed related video saying, what is wrong with Assassin's Creed? So, me, ultimately, just went into comments to see what people say. So I went into the comments, and I started scrolling, started looking at these comments. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot some of these puppies, and I'm gonna make a video. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to be reacting to these motherfuckers say what's wrong about Assassin's Creed. Let's go. The first comment we have is from Oliver. Now, Oliver does not know his comment is in a video, right? So, if Oliver's out there and he finds this, hi, your comment's in a video, right? Oliver says the RPG games shouldn't be Assassin's Creed. Interesting, eh? Interesting. So you counting Mirage, or are we only counting the original three? Right? Are we talking Mirage, Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins, or are we just talking Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins? Because if we're just talking about the original three that we have classed about as the RPG games, no. I actually disagree with this comment. The fact that you're saying that the RPG games should just not be Assassin's Creed, wrong, right? Because let me correct you on that one, right? The only one that should not be a Assassin's Creed game is Odyssey, for the main fact that that stuff is very heavily mythological based. Yes, Valhalla is at the same time, because obviously Odin and stuff, but scrap the Odin shit. That can be Assassin's Creed, right? Scrap the mythological stuff of Valhalla. That honestly didn't need to be there in the first place. Scrap that. We're all good, right? We're all good. We're all golden. Cool, right? But if we are talking about scrapping one, it's going to have to be Odyssey, for the main fact that Odyssey is the one that is not Assassin's Creed, right? Because that mythological stuff is a bit too much, right? There's a bit too much, like, I can take some sort of outrageousness, but, you know, Odyssey just takes it out of the way and just decides to dial it by 100. But, you know, it is what it is. And also, I will be doing a separate video on this shit, but I am tired of the Assassin's Creed Origins slander. I am sick of it, and I will be having all of y'all's necks. I'll have all y'all necks for it in the next video, 100%. So keep your eye out for that one, because all your necks are gonna get it, boy. But yes, the only game that should be split off is Odyssey. That should have been its own thing. That should have just been called Odyssey. I don't know. You know, have some sort of mythological lineup that, you know, you wanted to do. Because obviously, Ubisoft needs more franchises, right? They are solely depending on the Assassin's Creed franchise. Without the Assassin's Creed franchise, they aren't having anything really. Yes, there's Far Cry, and, you know, and to be honest, that's kind of dead, I guess. Like, I've played a few of them, and, you know, I like certain ones, but the one that they mainly rely on is Assassin's Creed, and I feel like they need to make new IPs, and I feel like if they got Odyssey and switched that into its own IP, and made all the mythological stuff that they wanted, and, you know, just did all that for the people that like that stuff, I think they'll have a good run. right? So I feel like that's what they should do, but hey ho, I'm not Ubisoft. The Cripple Lip says it hit peak with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and just couldn't make a good game after that. Now, Cripple Lip, right? Lovely name, by the way. I love that your lip is crippled. However, my crippled brother, I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. Now, yes, this is basically opinion based. I know that question is mainly opinion based and it's coming from opinion and it's not factual at all. In my eyes, it dropped off after Origins, right? Origins did well, so I'd say like after Odyssey, realistically, right? Because Unity was solid, Rogue was solid. I don't know why Rogue ain't, up in conversation that much, right? Syndicate, yes, it had its huge flaws, especially with parkour, but that's decent, right? And then you had Origins, which was fucking fantastic, and then you had Odyssey, which I feel is the only Assassin's Creed game that is bad. That's my opinion. I feel like it's the only bad Assassin's Creed. Now, maybe that's just me. Maybe they did fall off. Maybe they haven't made a good Assassin's Creed game. I don't know. It's definitely not like, Unity still lives on and there's still many people playing Unity and praising Unity. And not only that, still playing other games. But hey ho, it is what it is, I guess. But, people have different opinions, I guess. Sesebem, that's how I'm reading it. Sesebem says everything except Ezio and Edward, of course. Really? Everything? You can't say everything and then just say except Ezio and Edward James Kenway. You cannot just be out here saying everything when you don't actually mean everything because you like Edward James Kenway and Ezio Auditore da Firenze. You can't be out here saying everything. If you mean everything, mean everything. Or you could just say, oh, everything, is bad apart from these two because I like da-da-da-da-da-da, right? So, realistically, saying everything, even me just saying everything in that sentence right then and there, does not make sense because you still like something out of the franchise. Realistically, yes, you're 100% wrong, right? Realistically, we all know that you're completely wrong and you're all bullshitting, right? We all know that the Assassin's Creed franchise is not for you, Sesebem. We all know. We all can smell that candy ass from here. We can smell that candy ass. We Assassin's Creed fans can smell that candy ass from here. We smell that hatred. We smell it. Because we can smell what The Rock is cooking. We are the ones that can see John Cena. But it's people like you, Sesebem. It is people like you, Sesebem, that decide to say everything when they actually like something, which is two characters, by the way, and say everything because, what, you think you're superior? Oh, everything is so bad, it's so poor that Ezio and Edward James Kenway. If it's that bad, then why play any of the games? Why play Assassin's Creed 1? Why play Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, Rogue, Syndicate, yada yada yada? Why play all these games? Why play games, the Assassin's Creed franchise, if it's not for you? What's the point? Like, do you just tend to just go, oh, let's just play this, and then I'll pretend to hate the rest? Or, like, what's going on? Like, what's your mindset here, dude? Like, come on now. El Bayad says, don't have white robes in the last few games. Now, good sir, yes, there has not been Assassin's Creed robes in the past few games, apart from Mirage, right? Because for some reason, we're forgetting about Mirage, right? Even though that's a good game, but hey ho, But, yes, there has not been any white robes to see in the past 2 games because I actually will count origins of having robes. Kinda, because it's the first robes, yada yada yada, origin of the creed, yada yada yada, right? However, what do you expect? The only robes that we see in the past 2 games, apart from Mirage, is Basim's robes. That's the last thing. The Hytham and Basim's robes. They're the last assassin robes we see apart from Mirage. Apart from Mirage, they're the only 2 robes that we have seen from the assassins in a very, very long time. Yes, the past 2 games have not, well, the past games have not had robes apart from Origins and Mirage. Yes, I get that, right? I get it. Cool. Yeah. But realistically, the assassins don't need to have white robes. They can be black and red. They can be blue, white, and red. They can be, green, pink, purple, whatever the fuck they want to choose. We've seen these different types of colored robes, and we all know that, they are assassins. It doesn't matter what color. It could be brown, blue, pink, da 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 da. Granted, those colours, I don't think we've seen them, canonically, but they're a thing. I guarantee they might be a thing somewhere. We definitely have black and red as a canon. We have white and red as a canon. They're the 2 proper Assassin's Creed coloured robes, because at the end of the day, that's how assassins look. They either have black and red, or white and red. White and black would be pretty sick, though. I'd smash for some fucking black and white robes. That'd be sick, But yeah, we haven't had robes in a long time. But saying it, that's what's wrong with the Assassin's Creed franchise, is kind of a stretch, my dude. This assassin brother says Origins does not get the love that it deserves, and I fucking agree. How have we gone from hating this game, from loving this game to now hating this game? I do not understand the hatred. I do not understand the hate for this game. Is it because it ultimately led down to one of the worst Assassin's Creed games? Maybe, right? Maybe that's why, right? But you can't blame Origins for any of this shit, right? Not only that, again, that might be your opinion. Maybe they love to the past 2 bad Assassin's Creed games. That's your opinions, right? Obviously, my opinion, one's good, one's, why are you here? Kind of thing. But, why do we hate Origins? My brother or my sister right here says that Assassin's Creed Origins gets too much hate, and I agree. All hail the Assassin's Creed motherfucking gods right here, boy. We praise this man or woman. We praise this man or woman because this man or woman knows what they're fucking talking about. Chrome Recluse says that Desmond's story ended too soon, and I agree. It ended too soon. However, Desmond is back. Kinda. A little bit. I don't know how it's working. But he's kinda back. He's out here floating in a void with Layla, doing all that fun jazz. But yeah, he's back. Kinda, I guess. We just gotta wait and see what happens. Yes, at the time, I feel like it definitely ended too soon. I definitely feel like there could have been more to go off with Desmond, but it is what it is. We kind of got what we got, and we can't necessarily do anything about that, can we? The Duck Knight says since the Egypt game isn't Assassin's Creed per se anymore, but just a simple RPG game, they should have just called it Assassin Simulator Egypt style instead of Assassin's Creed Satire. Cool, nice comment. Nice to know you know how to spell, all that good stuff. Or it's either autocorrect did you fucking wrong, or you don't know how to spell say. However, regardless, good sir, the Egypt game that's called Assassin's Creed Origins, which is the origins of the Creed, and the origins of the Hidden Blade, and the origins of the Leap of Faith, that, good sir, that That game is Assassin's Creed, whether you like it or not, whether it's in the style that you want. Whether it's in the style that you want, good sir, you are going to have to suck it up, deal with it, and eat those grapes. Because at the end of the day, Assassin's Creed Origins was going in the correct way at the time. It was perfect mix of the Assassin's Creed formula and the RPG elements. All that they had to do was build up on that and boom, Bob's your uncle. Unfortunately, we went into a different complete lane and took a left turn, crashed, did a mumbly bumbly down a hill, and now we're here. Now we're at the point that we are at, and, you know, we're still going on the roller coaster, right? You may think that yes, just because all these RPG games are out here just saying, oh hey, we're RPGs and we're apparently Assassin's Creed, you know, this is what's going on in your mind, we're apparently Assassin's Creed, but, you know, players, because we are Assassin's Creed, but we're really not. However, you're wrong, good sir. Right, Assassin's Creed Origins is very, very good. Assassin's Creed Origins is Assassin's Creed, and I will tell you one reason why is because it's actually got the Assassin's Creed things. It has stealth. Yes, the parkour is lacking, but at the end of the day, it's in Egypt, so what the fuck do you expect? 2, right, it has Hidden Blade. 3, it has robes. 4, it has a hidden motherfucking blade and a story that does not lead on to mythology, which is good. Yes, Odyssey and Valhalla have had a very, very rough fumble with the Assassin's Creed community, and this whole RPG trilogy has now split the whole thing in half. Now we have old fans and new fans clashing together, saying which one's which is better, and it's just not fun. However, this is the situation we are dealt, and it is what it is. So I'm going to leave this with you. They are Assassin's Creed, however, Odyssey isn't. That is where I, come from. However, that's just me. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong, you never know. But, it is what it is, Mr. Duck. The Fox simply says, the fan base. The fan base is the problem with Assassin's Creed. Not the games itself, but the fan base is the problem. Now, I agree, the fan base can be a huge problem, especially with it being so split as it is, and just the amount of ruffles it's had with the past few games. It is going through a very, very solid rough patch, and there's people like me that love still playing the games regardless of our views on a certain game, that keeps us drawn back to the franchise. There's just that little something that keeps pushing us to the franchise. Yes, you have the people that completely shit on it and still play the game. There are people that love it and still play the game. There are people that only love one part of the franchise, whether that's RPG or old school, and only play those games. The whole franchise is full of different things, different people that like certain things of the franchise, and it is such a mess, and sometimes it can be really toxic in the Assassin's Creed franchise community, but unfortunately, that's how things are now. I wish that things were different, but it is what it is, and I just wish that things weren't so ruffled, but I can agree at some points the Assassin's Creed fanbase is pretty bad. Now I'm going to leave this video here. Let me know what you think is wrong with the Assassin's Creed franchise, quote unquote, or what you think are some problems or things that could be improved on. Let me know. But I will see you in a bizzle. Take care. Make sure you hydrate. I'm going to refill my water, so I'm going to go and hydrate. Take care. See you in a bizzle. And peace.